Here we have a cylinder that's been hollowed out, and it's been hollowed out in the shape of a cone. Now the way that we get this hollowed out shape is, well, first of all, this line right here is this line right here. And we think of taking this green triangular region and rotating it around the line y equals 2.5 to get the part that we hollow out by. So essentially, what we're left with, you can think of as the three-dimensional object that's formed by rotating this triangular region around the line y equals 2.5. So now let's find the volume of this odd shape, this odd three-dimensional object. So remember from volume 1 that when we have this type of situation where we have some three-dimensional object taken out of another three-dimensional object, we find the volume using this formula. The volume V is pi times the integral from A to B, where to start, where to stop. We have the outer radius squared minus the inner radius squared dx. And we're using dx here because we're integrating along the x-axis. Now from the figure, you can see that we start at 0 and stop at 5. And now let's find this outer radius and inner radius. Now, I'm just going to choose an arbitrary x between 0 and 5, this x here. And so first, let's find this outer radius. This outer radius that we want is that distance there. Now, notice that it would be incorrect to say that this is 4, right? Because 4 gives us this entire distance here. Let me draw that a little better. 4 gives us this entire distance there. But we don't want the entire green distance. We just want that red distance. So we need to take away this yellow distance. So the red is the green, which is 4, minus the yellow, which is 2.5. Now let's find the inner radius at x, that distance there. And again, it would be incorrect to say that that distance is the distance to this line, which is that line there. So it would be incorrect to write 0.3x plus 2.5 here. This is because 0.3x plus 2.5 gives us this entire green distance there. And we don't want the entire green distance. Remember, the center of our cylinder is at 2.5, is at y equals 2.5. So we just want that blue distance there. But again, blue is equal to green minus the yellow. The yellow is 2.5. So to recap, we want blue, right? We want that blue distance, but that's the green, which is 0.3 x plus 2.5 minus the yellow. Right there. All right, now simplifying a little bit. We have 4 minus 2.5 is 1.5. And then we had 0.3x plus 2.5 minus 2.5. That's 0.3x squared dx. Now doing the math here, computing this integral, we get 23.56. Notice that we're assuming that x and y are measured in inches, so our units would be inches cubed.